కన్నులకు కలవా కలవా గుండె సడి వినవా వినవా నన్ను పెనవేసే లతవా ఎన్నటికి నువ్వే జతవా
కన్నులకు కలనా కలనా గుండె సడి విననా విననా నిన్ను పెనవేసే లతనా ఎన్నటికి నేనే నీ జతనా
Yagnaum Systems Manager. Good evening, sir. Pleasure
Hi.
to have you here.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome to the show, sir.
Wonderful. It's a pleasure to be here.
So viewers, if you want to talk or if you want to discuss on this topic and ask any questions regarding IT opportunities and careers, you can call us on 040-2355-8022. That's our number. Okay, sir. Before we talk more on this topic, could you define IT in simple words?
Absolutely. IT, as we all know, stands for information technology and is a combination of softwares which would be anywhere dealing from operating systems, databases, programming languages, scripting languages. Well, all these as a combination are utilized by an individual or a small, medium or a large enterprise to automate their manual processes to be able to store large amount of data. So at the end of the day, the meaning of having IT within their organization is to automate several manual process, store large amount of data, do quicker, faster, simpler processing of systems so that at the end of the day they are able to benefit more, generate more revenue, decrease the liabilities within the company.
Okay. We have a caller online, that is Sneha.
Sure.
Oh, sure. Hello?
Hello. Yeah, Sneha. What's your doubt?
My rank is 35,000. Hello?
Hello. Yeah, we can hear you.
కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్ కి ఐటీకి పెద్ద డిఫరెన్స్ లేదు అంటున్నారు బట్ ఎనీవన్ అంటే ఎవరు ప్రిఫర్ చేయట్లేదు ఐటీని అంటే అందరూ కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్ ని ప్రిఫర్ చేస్తున్నారు. హలో
Hello. Yeah. Are you done with your question?
అది ఇంకా ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఇన్ ఐటీ ఐ వాంట్ టు నో.
Okay, sir.
యా షూర్ సంధ్య గారు, మనకు ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఐటీలో ఉన్నాయి, కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్లో ఉన్నాయి, అండ్ దెన్ రెండు కూడా రిలేటెడ్ ఫీల్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి మీరు మీ ప్రిఫరెన్స్ కరెక్ట్గా చూసుకోవాలి. మీరు ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నారా లేకుంటే ఐటీఈఎస్ అంటే ఐటీ ఎనేబుల్డ్ సర్వీసెస్లో పనిచేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నారా? దాన్ని బట్టి మీరు మీ స్కిల్స్ పెంచుకొని మీరు ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ గెయిన్ చేస్తే మీకు ఆపర్చునిటీస్ రెండిట్లో ఎక్కువగా ఉన్నాయి. సో నేను ఏమంటున్నా అంటే మీకు మొదలు మీ ఇన్హెరెంట్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ దేంట్లో ఉంది, ఐటీ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్లో ఉందా ఆర్ నాన్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ దాంట్లో ఉందా, దాన్ని బట్టి మీరు ఫీల్డ్ చూస్ చేసుకోండి అండ్ మీకు రెండిట్లోనూ కూడా ఈక్వల్గా బాగుంటుంది.
Okay. Sir, to pursue an IT career, one must possess what kind of skills or qualities?
Well, to start on an IT career, I would say it doesn't require any specific inherent quality as such. Well, first of all, to have a good career, I would say people pick up on their communication skills, and then in addition to that obviously pick the right attitude so that in whatever organization they go, they are always focused in that perspective where they are adding value to the organization. At the end of the day they have to understand, okay, yes, today or in this month or in the last month, how did I help my company benefit with my presence or working in the company, right? That is different from just going to work in the morning and then coming back to the home in the evening, right? So that being said, specific to IT career, I would say people, if at all they start picking or learning on any IT related courses? Well, in IT is broader in the sense that there are programming languages, there are databases, there are operating systems, there are other things related like networking and things as such. So it's good for people to just understand, okay, yes, what subcategory within IT would they like doing most, right? So as in how they first experiment doing things, and then for people who are freshers into IT, I strongly suggest that they learn at least one programming language like Java or PHP or .NET as such, and then they learn one database like Oracle, SQL Server as such, and then one operating system in addition to Windows, which is by default in any PC as such, like Unix. In this way, as in how they are still into their graduation or undergrad as such, by the end of that degree they will be able to get an overall feel of IT, right? And that would be very helpful for them to then choose which field or subcategory of field to go to.
How is the IT industry in US, UK and Middle East countries post-recession?
Well, I would say, well, everybody has seen the effect of recession before a year ago or such. Well, there were so many challenges for the IT industry where people and companies did tighten their budget, and people were laid off because they were not the need or of the people, or there were not enough projects as such. Having said that, I would say looking at the trend in the last 6 months or so, at least in US where I operate from, things have improved drastically, I would say, and then people with experience are again being hired in good positions, and then in specific fields there is also more demand than the number of people that are present. So in all, I would say the field of IT is currently doing anywhere from good to very good in the last 6 months, and then I would definitely hope that the field of IT would continue to grow and boom, and then obviously people would get good jobs, and then they would have good career as such going forward.
All right. The call got cut. Okay, so what changes have you observed like after recession in the IT industry?
Sure. Well, with respect to the changes during recession or after recession, I would say, well, during the recession, as in how we talked about, companies have really tightened their budget, and then they literally either stopped hiring or they actually took more time to hire for limited number of positions. So earlier what used to take maybe a week or so, in the time of recession or related to post recession, it's taking maybe 4 times more, because there is more supply and less demand. So at the end of the day, what the companies are relying on is to hire the best people in the market, and also to wait for the best people even if it takes time, right? So that is on the employers or companies side. Now coming to employee side, well, they are or they were working harder to keep their jobs. First one. Second thing is, they all or most part of the people did have to go through a pay cut or salary reduction just to be able to sustain their job, and they also had to really show their worth to the companies or employers at regular intervals that, okay, this is the reason that they are better than other employees in the company, just to face the competition when it comes to layoff. That, okay, if all the manager is trying to understand, okay, yes, there are 3 people, right, and then I can keep only 1 person, so which 1 person can I keep, and then which 2 people I have to lay off. So in that case, the situation of the employee becomes harder, and it has become a big challenge for him to really show his worth, right, as such. So that is a recession area. Now post recession, I would say things are again falling back to normal, and then companies are again trying to hire people, and then things, people are again back on jobs, and then, well, at least in the last 2 months or so, I have seen even people having more options to go to the next job because they are having more than one job opportunity. So that is also leading to attrition, I would say. So in all, that has been the cycle as to how people or the situations have gone from very bad to normal to again good in the last few months.
Okay. Hyderabad. Hello.
హలో మేడం,
Yes.
నా పేరు క్రాంతికిరణ్, హైదరాబాద్ నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నా.
Yes. Yes.
ఇది ఇప్పుడు ఒక ఎంట్రన్స్ టెస్ట్ కానీ ఒక మెరిట్ బేస్డ్ టెస్ట్ ద్వారా యూఎస్ యూనివర్సిటీస్ కానీ దాని ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్స్లో కానీ మనకి ప్లేస్మెంట్ వచ్చే అవకాశం ఉందా, సీట్ వచ్చే అవకాశం ఉంది? అంటే ఇప్పుడు మన ఇండియాలో ఇప్పుడు ఇంటర్మీడియట్ లెవెల్లో ఐటీ జేఈ కానీ AEEE లాంటి ఎంట్రన్స్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ పెట్టి మన దగ్గర ఉన్న టాప్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్స్ ఎట్లయితే తీసుకుంటారో అట్లనే ఒక మెరిట్ బేస్డ్ టెస్ట్ మీద ద్వారా మనం తీసుకుంటారా? అట్లాంటి టెస్ట్లో సిలబస్ ఏముంటుంది, దానికి ఎట్లా ప్రిపేర్ కావాలి? అంటే ఈ డౌట్ అని కొడుతున్నా అంటే ఇప్పటివరకు నేను చదువుతున్న ఒక కాలేజ్ డిగ్రీ చదువుతున్నాను అనమాట. కాలేజ్ స్టాండర్డ్ అంత బాగాలేదు. అందుకే ఏమనుకుంటున్నా అంటే ఫ్రెష్గా మళ్ళీ మంచి కాలేజ్లో చేరాలన్న కసి ఉన్నది. అదే మంచి ఎంట్రన్స్ టెస్ట్ తీసుకొని మళ్ళీ మనం తీసుకోవడానికి అవకాశాలు ఉంటాయా అని.
రైట్ అండి, మీరు క్రాంతి గారు, మీరు యుఎస్లో ఆపర్చునిటీస్ గురించి అడుగుతున్నారా? అండ్ దెన్ మీరు
అవునండి.
మీరు యుఎస్లో ఇక్కడ డిగ్రీ కాగానే మీరు ఆపర్చునిటీస్ కావాలంటే మీరు అక్కడ కూడా ఒక పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ డిగ్రీ చేస్తే మంచిదండి. సో దానికి మీకు ఎగ్జామ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, సో GRE TOEFL లాంటివి. మీరు డిగ్రీ కాగానే ఇక్కడ ఇండియాలో డిగ్రీ కాగానే అక్కడ జాబ్ చేయడం కన్నా మేలు ఒక అడ్వాన్స్డ్ ఆర్ హయ్యర్ డిగ్రీ కొరకు ట్రై చేయండి. దానికి 4 year డిగ్రీ, అంటే బీటెక్ వాళ్ళకు 4 year డిగ్రీ ఉంటుంది. నార్మల్ డిగ్రీ వాళ్ళకు ఇంకొక ఇయర్ ఎనీ డిగ్రీ ఈక్వలెంట్ డిప్లొమా లాంటిది కోర్స్ కంప్లీట్ చేసుకుంటే దెన్ మీకు అక్కడ 2 year పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ డిగ్రీకి మీకు ఛాన్స్ ఉంటుంది.
Okay, my next question would be like, with the new change of H1B work permit visa, what are the new changes have we observed in the IT industry?
Yes, that's the very important factor that is coming into the IT industry these days. The factor of H1B visas, added to that the scrutiny that is going on for the US embassy to issue visas to people have actually become very strict these days. Now this is for several reasons. Number one, because of how the recession has affected the US economy and the global economy as such. The second thing is the security in terms of the people security or the government security that the United States is facing these days because of the recent terrorist attacks also, or the constant threat the US is facing. The third thing is when it comes to people in the name of employees and then companies in the name of employers, there have come into light these days a number of instances about either employees or the companies not being genuine, right? So in terms of companies who are just hiring people and then not being able to provide them with projects, and then also not being able to pay them their salaries as promised at regular intervals or on a monthly basis. At the same time, employees claiming false experience to be true, and then they are going to United States and then not being able to perform on their jobs, right? So that being the case, there is a lot of scrutiny going on these days to eradicate or to minimize all these different effects. So to that effect, I would say people not to panic. At the same time, make sure that they first gain the right experience, and then they only claim the experience that they really have to be.
Okay, the call's over. Okay, thank you so much, sir. It was very nice of you to have here and share your views, your valuable suggestions with our viewers. And yeah, so this is it for today. We shall meet tomorrow again with a new topic in career counseling. Till then, take care. Good night.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.